All right. So what do I got going on today? I have not been building lately, and I don't know why. Do you ever get builder's block? Because that's what I got right now. But I decided to build something. Not I didn't build a cigar box guitar lately. I have been working on the moose here. This one. Not getting very far. The neck is pretty much done as far as frets and stuff go. So it's the frets are in, the board's on. I have to drill the holes, back angles cut, all that kind of stuff. It's all shaped nice and smooth. Um, and I don't know why I'm stuck. I'm just stuck. So anyway, so I had some scrap. I think this is pine lying around, and I wanted to. I have a big pedal board in my studio, and but it's just huge, and I don't know how many pedals it has, like 10 or so. I don't know, a lot, and but it's not easy to swap if I want to just try some new pedals out or whatever, or you know, it's just not easy to swap stuff out. So I decided I'm gonna make myself just a little pedal board, and that'll only hold four pedals, three, four pedals, or whatever. So this is what I made, and problem was is I just had scraps, and they had a little bit of a twist, the wood, and then also I don't think I just used nails to put it in, like a nail gun, and I didn't do a great job. But you know what? It really doesn't matter. So I'm gonna sand this all down. I got a bit of glue and spots and stuff. I'm gonna stain it, and then I've got some of this stuff, the industrial Velcro. I'm gonna put on there, and yeah, because all my pedals I put the Velcro on the bottom, and because right now I had to prop it up because I did build a little angle on the thing, so they're kind of facing up at us, but they're sliding off. So I put just this little block of wood under here so they don't slide off. All that showing you guys. So that's that. Anyways, yeah. So sometimes I have a little problem with motivation. Got a little bit of ADHD going on, and just sometimes it's hard to like I got too much going on, and then I just get kind of frustrated and don't know where to start and just whatever. So my daughter came up with this game. We call it the job game, and so it's pretty simple. It's basically just a list, and you write down. So I'm going to just show you. Oops. So now I use a cigar box for my the case, and then what I did was I put some felt in the bottom, and I used the 3M whatever that spray is, the contact spray or whatever, just to hold it in there. And then I also put some tung oil on the box just to seal it a little bit, like inside and out. The smell's gone now, but it smelled for a long time. Anyways, so and then you get a list. This is a new one. I don't know why it says Ford on it. I got it for Christmas or something. I don't know. Anyways, you just need a book, and what you do is you write down here 20 jobs or however many jobs. It doesn't matter, and you number them 1 to 20, or 1 to 10, or whatever, however many jobs it is. And what you do is you get some of these dice. These are like Dungeons and Dragons dice, I guess. I went to one of those weird gaming stores to get them, and so this one here is I think it's 20-sided. Yeah, it's a 20-sided dice. So if I have 20 jobs, I'll just roll the dice, and then I'll look and I'll go, oh, that's whatever. And so it just kind of gets you moving a little bit. Like if you're kind of stuck, like I am right now. The funny thing is you notice that my book is clear. I haven't redone my list. So maybe if I did that would I think I need a one of the things to say, do the list. Anyways, so when I'm stuck like I am now, it's a great way to just to get going, you know. And so yeah, so I made one of these for my wife for Christmas, a little fancier one than this. This one's an old box, and for my daughter, and yeah, and it works. So I bought them each like a, not that we needed any more pens in the house, but I went and bought a couple special pens off of Amazon for the thing, and a couple special notepads, but you don't need to have that. And anyways, it's just a good way to get you going. So you don't waste time thinking about, oh, I've got this big list of things, what should I do? And so yeah, it really, really helps. First of all, you got to make the list. So I don't use this method all the time. I use this method when I'm stuck, and right now I'm stuck. So I am going to I have my old list, and it still has some things that I didn't get done for my old list, so I'm going to start out with that. I'm going to grab some jobs off of that and make up a list, because I have my focus was getting some of these cigar boxes done, which I did, and but there's other jobs in my shop that I want to do and stuff, and there's just jobs you don't feel like doing, you know, like whatever, cleaning the toilets or whatever. There's jobs that, you know, that if they're on your list, you're just not going to pick them because there's funner stuff to do. So that way you let the dice decide what you work on next. Now there's a little thing where say that you roll something and it's an outdoor job that you'd put on there, and it started to rain outside, so, and you have to skip that job. So instead of just just sitting there and getting stuck, what you do is you just put a circle. We just put a circle around the number to say that one's already been picked, and then you roll again and go on to the next one, and then eventually you go back and do the one that the one that you circled, or the one that you missed. Or just sometimes there is a job that the dice rolls and you're just like, I know it's there, I know I should do it, but I'm not doing it. So that's a thing. So anyways, this is the job game, and it's just another thing you can use cigar boxes for. A friend of ours came over after Christmas, and I showed her these the boxes, and she's like, oh, that's great, I want to do that for my daughter-in-law. And so I let her pick one of my boxes. I got 150 or something, so I just said, here, go at her. So she picked a nice box that she thought this person would like, and so we all got these little job boxes, and my wife uses hers a lot, like on the weekends, like on a Saturday or whatever. She's got a whole bunch of jobs, and it's funny, like she gets through so much with this thing, like just so much, where when your brain is all scattered like ours are, it's good to be able to focus. So anyway, I thought I'd show you that. It's a job, and it's a good way to, if you got any cigar boxes lying around, which I imagine some of you guys do. It's a cool other idea that you can use for it. So yeah, so it felt. And it was funny, the first time I did it, I had 3 regular dice, and I was rolling them, and my wife says, you do realize that job 1, 2, and 3 are never going to get picked, and that certain jobs, like when you're rolling three dice, certain numbers are it's the probability of certain numbers is higher than others and stuff like that. I'm like, oh yeah. And so that's when I decided to get these dice. My wife had her job. She had this going before first. Like, she didn't, before I made her a box, she was already doing this on her own, and she had a 20-sided dice that she had found on the street or something. And so she was already doing this. But anyway, she set me straight on probabilities and things like that. So anyways, if they were jobs you really didn't want to do, just put them in 1, 2, and 3. Anyways, so yeah. So what I do is I have a few. This one's an 8-sided. This one is a 12-sided. So just depending on how big my list is, I can just pick whatever dice to roll. So that's it. And is there anything else I wanted to show you guys? I've been 3D printing, so I haven't been doing any, like, nothing. I have been 3D printing. Printed some more of these 45 adapters that I use on guitars and stuff for the sound holes. I printed a few soap dishes, so your soap doesn't get all soggy. We use those fancy soaps that you buy at the farmers markets and stuff like that. I don't even know, they're supposed to be better for you. So I was printing some soap boxes. It's printing right now, actually. It's printing one of the decks for the soap. Like, it's got a nice little dish that holds it with a little, and it all drains out the front, so you just leave it at on the shelf in your shower, and it doesn't collect water. Like, it runs off. It's pretty cool. And so I printed a couple, and I noticed my son was putting his soap on mine, so I thought I better make some more of these. So that's what I did. I'm making another one. Anyways, and what else? Oh, I'm going to show you one other cool thing. I found a hack. I've got a lot of pegboard up in my shop. Can't really see it, but back there, that's all pegboard. The bright white is pegboard. This is all pegboard. I have pegboard outside, and the problem with pegboard is the pegs. So when they're nice for hanging stuff, but then when you go to grab the tool, half the time you pull the peg off and it falls on the ground and you lose it and you lose the spot and all that stuff. And so I looked online, and I have a 3D printer, so I'm like, oh, I'll find somebody's got to have made some little shim or something, because the problem is the holes in the pegboard is a 1/4 inch, and then the pegs themselves are like I don't know what that is. Oops, 1/8 inch or something like that. So anyway, a friend of mine, John, gave me this tube to use for pickups. Instead of using spring under the guitar pickups, you just use a little piece of this rubber stuff. I think lace sensors, Fender lace sensors, AGI lace sensors use that technique on their pickups. So I've used this before. I don't know what this stuff is. It's like, I don't know what it's for. Air line for fish tanks, or fuel line. I used to have fuel line for when I flew radio control planes. I got some right here. I think this would work too. This is just a little chunk of fuel, and I think it's the same size, so I think it would work too. But anyways, I came up with this idea, just popped into my head, and I thought, I wonder if I could use that for a shim. So I just took a razor blade, cut off a little section, and then I fit it over the peg like that in there. And actually, these ones that have this extra thing, you can put a little piece on there too, and that'll help hold it. So, anyways, you put that on like that, okay, and then you just find a hole, stuff it in there. Boom. Now you can't see it. Wait, here. Where is it? Sorry, guys. Where am I? There. So it's got a little bit of wiggle, but it doesn't come out easy. It might come out if you really reef on it, but it'll stick in there for when you just go to grab stuff. So, anyways, I thought that was a cool little hack, and so I'm gonna try and redo some of my pegboard with this stuff, and hopefully it'll help, because like I got lots of this stuff, but like you say, you grab a tool and the darn thing falls out, and then you're a mess. So alright, that's it. Sorry I didn't have any actual cigar box stuff to show you. Well, I did, I guess, that the chillin' moose, but other than that, nothing too exciting. So anyways, have a good one, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.